I remember the day that my son got out of inpatient treatment. It was December 24th. He literally got to come home for one night before heading into sober living. He had been in treatment for several weeks, and quite frankly, it was probably the first time that I had slept well in a long time. But to be honest with you, I was panicked because he was coming home and we had alcohol in the house, and I was scared to death that, all of the work that had been done, everything that he had done was going to be like ruined the second he got out of treatment, and he would, find alcohol in our house and go crazy and drink. And I mean, I'd been through enough with him in active addiction to not trust myself, not trust him at times, and I was really scared. And one of the things I don't think we talk often enough about is with the holidays coming, how alcohol and or drugs can play into that, but particularly alcohol because it's so socially acceptable. And how do we handle if we have a loved one who is in active addiction and or maybe has just gotten out of treatment? How do we handle our anxiety around the fact that alcohol may be at the table? Alcohol will be a part of our celebrations. Part of what I did for my son Nick to come around that evening and spend Christmas with us was to get rid of all the alcohol in the house. But that isn't always a possibility. I also did not sleep while he was with us. I remained vigilant, which was kind of foolish, but at the time it made sense to me. I can imagine there are a lot of parents and or spouses that are heading into this holiday season concerned about how the alcohol and the socialization that we have, family events that can trigger us, how that all is going to play into the addict that you love. And whether it's your great uncle Harry, who's 80 years old, or your college sophomore who's coming home for a month, that anxiety is real. I want to remind you to take good care of your emotional well-being during this holiday season. If you are dealing also with an active addict or someone newly out of recovery that you're anxious about whether or not they'll be able to stay sober or clean. Your feelings are important. Take walks, meditate, pray, find someone that you trust that you can share your feelings with, because all the stuff that keeps going on in your head is only making it worse. And the reality is, whether you have alcohol at the party or at the family event or not, if your loved one who is a heavy drinker or just getting out of treatment wants to drink, they're gonna find a way to drink.